try to get through it briefly. My next video will be covering weeks 5 through 8. And then after that, we'll see. I want to update as often as I can. But if I don't have much to share, I'm going to like combine the weeks because I don't want to bore you guys. But let's get into it. I was actually charting through Fertility Front, so I was taking my temperature, tracking my cervical mucus, and I was using pre-seed and trying to baby dance. Oh, and using OPK test, trying to baby dance when, you know, I thought I had a positive OPK. But anyway, I was tracking like the whole month of July, and it was so awkward because I had a chemical pregnancy cycle before. So I guess I threw my cycle off, and Fertility Friend had originally given me like dotted crosshairs in like cycle day 20 something based on a few days of having egg-like cervical mucus. And then it, like, I guess saw that a few of my temps had went up, but they didn't go up very high. It was like 75 point something or 70 something point something. It wasn't that high. It was like, it wasn't that high. I thought it would be higher when I actually ovulated because of the cycle before, and it wasn't. But I was like, okay, you know, maybe Fertility Friend is right. So I kind of thought, okay, well, you know, let me take a pregnancy test in a few days. After I said I was a few days past ovulation, and it was negative. But I didn't feel like I had ovulated. I didn't have the migraines that I usually have. I didn't have that stretch of very wet cervical mucus. It was just none of that. But anyway, the weekend of July 29th, I didn't really, I guess I wasn't really pressuring my boyfriend because I'm not gonna lie, I was one of those, we need to baby dance at this day on this time at this angle because I want to get pregnant. And you know, my goal was, once we decided we did want to have a child, that I wanted to ensure that it happens before 30 because I just felt that was a good age. I didn't want to, you know, get to a point where I needed assistance trying to get pregnant. And my doctor had told me that, you know, I was getting up there, and although I'm 28, I'll be 29. I'm 28 while recording this. I'll be 29 in a few days. But I felt I was ready. He felt he was ready. And so I'm like, since we're ready, let's just get to it, because if we're going to do it, I want to do it before 30 because I want us to have our family established and start focusing on other things. I don't want us to be trying to get pregnant and that become a focus and then stress us out, blah, blah, blah. Like when we're 30, like I want us to live and have fun and enjoy our baby and our life together and all that other stuff. So anyway, so I was on it. Like when I thought I was ovulating, I was on it. But this particular weekend, I didn't do any pre-seed or anything like that. I was just like, let's just, you know, live. Like he says, let's just do it. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. So anyway, we had like some great sex on the 29th, and it's always great, but like this time it was just, oh my gosh. Anyway, so I mean, I want to go down that road right now. But it was great. We baby danced and it was awesome. And then that Saturday we didn't do anything, but then that Sunday we did, the 31st. We did, and it was amazing again. And then that Monday, I just so happened to have an OPK test in my pocketbook because, yeah, I was one of those girls that just, you know, thought I had to take an OPK test whenever, you know, I wanted to, just to see if I was ovulating because I was really trying. So I didn't want to miss my surge. So I just so happened to have an OPK test, and I took it in the bathroom at work, and it was the surge. Like, it was the test line was way darker than the control line. So I'm like, oh my gosh, when I get home, we gotta do it. I don't miss this peak and blah, 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 blah. When I got home, the test was not positive anymore. So I'm just like, oh my gosh, we missed it. Like, I was so mad. I was angry. I'm like, we missed it. How could we have missed it? I should have taken one yesterday. All this other stuff. So I was pissed off. So I didn't have sex that night. I didn't have sex the night after. I didn't have sex the night after that. I think the next time I had sex was on August 4th. And that's the next time we had sex. Looking at my calendar, and on August 4th I also had stabbing pain in my breast, sporadic and creamy egg white cervical mucus. Temperature was high too. It was like 97.8. When I actually got my crosshairs, again, like, it had changed from that time in July, like July the 20, cycle day 20 something, to cycle day 35 at this point. But then it changed again after that to cycle day 37. So now it's cycle day, I'm 1 day past ovulation on the 4th, and that's when I had the stabbing, sporadic pain, creamy egg white cervical mucus. Then on cycle day, 2 days past ovulation, I didn't have anything to note, but 3 days past ovulation, I had this weird dream and I had serious gas. Then on 4 days past ovulation, my teeth were hurting, I had a shrimp craving, I was exhausted, sporadic shock feeling in my breast, vivid dreams about plastic surgery. Like, it was just weird. I was fighting, I was very thirsty, and I had a heightened sense of smell. So I'm like, these are similar symptoms that I had last cycle when I was pregnant and had the chemical, which I may do a video on my chemical pregnancy, I don't know. But on 5 days past ovulation, again, the sporadic pain, twinges in my area, my midsection. I didn't want my iced coffee, and I love iced coffee. I didn't want my warm donut. I love warm donuts. Sporadic breast tingling, extremely exhausted, and I had hip pain. So I'm like, nah, these are the same symptoms that I had last cycle. Like, maybe I didn't miss my window. Maybe I didn't. So I'm like, I'm going to take a test. The next day, I took a test, and I swore I saw a line. I probably was the only person in the world that could see this line, but I thought I saw a line, and I'm like, hold up. I see a line. I had another weird dream. I had a weird throb in the center of my uterus, pulling sporadic pain in my breast. I'm like, no, I'm going to take another test tomorrow. So I did. And I had another weird dream. The test was again positive. I saw the little faint line. I know I saw the line. I saw a line. Obviously it was a line, but maybe I didn't see a line. Maybe I was dreaming up a line, but I swore I saw the line. And then I had another weird dream. I had bubble guts. And this was 7 days past ovulation. I'm like, I'm going to get a first response, early response, and I'm going to take that in the morning. And I did on cycle day 8 days past ovulation. And my breasts were super heavy. I was tired. I was constipated, and that test was positive in the morning. And at this point, my live pregnancy test video should be posted, so you can see like that morning and that test and all that stuff. And when I got the results, I was so happy, but at the same time I was nervous because I'm like, I got happy last cycle and ended up having a chemical pregnancy, so I don't know if I should be excited. I don't know if I should tell my boyfriend. I just don't know. I don't know. And then I said, you know what, I am pregnant. This is positive, and I'm gonna tell my boyfriend, but I'll have a video that will show you guys how I told my significant other and how I told my family, my immediate family, that I was pregnant, but that will come later in a few videos, because my next will be my 5 to 8 week update. So anyway, those were my early symptoms. That test was positive, and I did continue to take tests for like the next few days. I think I took tests until like 15, 16 days past ovulation, and I have them all in a book to show the progression, because I was so nervous and didn't want to call my doctor and have the same thing happen and like just get my hopes up and then be depressed. So I waited until the line was dark enough and I saw like true progression, let my doctor know, and Then I went and took a beta test on the 15th of August. The beta test was 152, and yeah, I was pregnant. I am pregnant, and I'm so freaking excited. So those were my early symptoms. My next video will be weeks 5 through 8. I will show you guys the line progression that I did keep track of because I was so nervous, so I wanted to make sure that the lines were getting darker, and they were. I also took progesterone that day, and I believe it was on the 15th of August, and I believe that was like 18. So that was good as well. In my next video, I will tell you guys what else happened after that point from weeks 5 to 8. Currently, I guess this would be considered in my 9th week. I completed week 8. I think that's how you count it. I'm 8 weeks 1 day right now, so I'm in my 9th week. And so yeah, I'm super duper excited. I hope you guys, if you're pregnant, congratulations. If you're still trying, hang in there. It will happen. Keep the faith. God is good. He has blessed me. I had my chemical pregnancy and got pregnant again the next cycle, and so far so good. I'm so happy and I'm thankful. I feel very blessed, and I know God will work everything out for my good. So I will see you guys in my next video. Any questions, comments, leave them below. Love you guys.